Three, two, one. Showtime.
Hi, and welcome back to Casey and the Bees. I am so happy that you have tuned in and to learn from me. I am Casey, your educator, and today we have a special guest,
Jey'Cole.
Awesome. Jey'Cole, tell us what grade are you in and one word that describes you.
I'm in 5th grade, and I describe me personally as funny.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. So, there have been children who have been watching our videos and they have asked questions. We have 3 questions that Jey'Cole is going to ask, I'm going to answer, and then at the end we're going to share some good advice for you and your child. So first, on this channel, please be aware that we talk about how to keep our mind, body, and soul safe. We're on a mission to eradicate child sexual abuse. And the way to do that is to have these conversations. We create a safe place for children and also families to talk about our bodies and how to keep them safe. So today, we got some questions. And if you have more questions after watching this video, make sure you comment or send me a message and we will definitely answer those. Okay, Jey'Cole, start with the first question. What are children asking Casey and the Bees?
What does it mean 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 6 boys will be sexually abused before 18 years old?
All right, great question. I'm so happy to answer that. So first off, 1 in 4 and 1 in 6, those are ratio. Those are statistics from children who have reported that they have been sexually abused by someone. So those numbers, to bring into perspective for you and the community in your classroom, let's think about something. How many students do you have in your classroom?
Like 24, 28.
Okay, cool. So imagine, out of the girls that you have in your classroom, every 4 girls you see, 1 will unfortunately experience child sexual abuse. And every 6 boys that you will see in your classroom, at least 1 of them will be sexually abused. So that means approximately in your classroom of 24 to 28 children, that means 10 children will experience some type of child sexual abuse from another child or from an adult. Also, child sexual abuse, that is when a child is being violated. That could be physical or non-physical. Physical, when someone is actually touching their private parts, and non-physical is an example of someone showing them sexual content on their phone or a gaming system. So great question. Those are statistics, and to think about them in your classroom, approximately about 10 children could be sexually abused, but will be, according to the reports. Those are the reported numbers. Unfortunately, there's more, but according to the reported numbers to Child Protective Services, at least 10 children will experience child sexual abuse. That's why Casey and the Bees exist, to erase those numbers and to have those conversations. So thank you for the children who asked that question. What's number 2, Jey'Cole?
How do I keep my body safe when I'm at school?
Great question again. Thank you for asking. So for number 1, let's practice this. I am the owner of my own body. Jey'Cole, you say it.
I am the owner of my own body.
Awesome. Now who's watching? You say it. I am the owner of my body. Once you know that, believe that, that gives you the confidence to protect your body. So, also I want you to remember that no one has a right to look at your body, take a picture of your body, or touch your body. If you are experiencing any of those things, that means you are unsafe. Also, if you ever experiencing those things, you make sure you tell a trusted adult. So remember, you are your owner of your own body, no one else, and no one has a right to look at, take a picture, or touch your private parts. All right, what's the next question?
What do I do if a classmate or an adult will not stop touching me and sometimes touching my private parts?
Okay, good question. Remember, number 1 is you are your owner of your own body. Also, your gut is your first line of defense. If you feel uncomfortable when someone is touching you, that means you're unsafe. That means you need to tell a trusted adult. Jey'Cole, give an example of what a trusted adult is.
A trusted adult is like your parents, my father, my mom, of course, my stepmom, my uncle, and just my parents and family members and close family members and stuff like that.
Fantastic. A trusted adult is someone that makes you feel safe. And you tell them when you are hurt, when you are uncomfortable, and you make sure that you keep telling them until it stops. Secondly, make sure you stand up for yourself. If you don't like when someone is touching you, you tell them, stop. I don't like it. Don't do that. That makes me uncomfortable. You should not be looking at, touching, or taking a picture of my private parts. That's how you keep yourself safe. And when you feel unsafe and that gut feeling, you tell that trusted adult. And Jey'Cole gave great examples on who could be your trusted adult. All right. Think we got one more question? Or was that it? Oh, that was it. So, with that being said, Jey'Cole, what is some encouragement that you could give someone, a child like you, some advice?
So, honestly, my advice to anybody who's watching this video, my advice is that to not be scared to tell anybody if this is happening to you. And if you do feel uncomfortable or nervous about saying this information to anybody, make sure that you also go to a trusted adult, as your family members, people that you really feel trusted by and comfortable by.
Fantastic. All right, KayseeAndTheBees Community, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for learning from us today about how to keep our mind, body, and soul safe. If you have any questions, please DM, subscribe, share. We want to make sure that you feel comfortable, your children feel comfortable, and we create a safe place where you can learn. And most importantly, we want to eradicate child sexual abuse. Remember to share, comment, and like. Thank you.
Make
Bye-bye.
sure to subscribe.